Great parents, welcome to Value-Added Parenting, a platform where we parent deliberately. In this video, I'll be discussing with us on how to discover your child's learning styles. There are three major types of learning styles. We have auditory learners, they learn through what they hear by listening, and we have visual learners, they learn through what they see, pictures, and we have kinesthetic learner, they learn through touching, that's doing. Auditory learners, who are auditory learners? The auditory learners learn through listening. Children who are auditory learners, they learn through participating in discussion and talking things through. They talk a lot and they are always talkative. An auditory learner, they talk about what to do. They talk about pros and cons of a situation. They indicate emotions through their tone, pitch, and volume of their voices. Sometimes because they want people to hear them, they want parents to hear them out. Sometimes they shout. That's the only way they can exhibit their emotions. So if you know your child's learning styles, you won't need to flog your child, because I know some parents will be like, why are you raising your voice at me? It's because of their learning styles. That's how they could express their emotion. They talk a lot, so they enjoy listening. They also enjoy listening, but they cannot wait to get a chance to talk, and they tend to remember names a lot more than they remember faces. They enjoy reading. And they love to play also. And also, auditory learners also benefit from oral instruction, either from teachers or from their parents or from themselves. They prefer to recite information and benefit from auditory repetition. An auditory learner, how can you recognize an auditory learner? An auditory learner like to talk. They like to talk, they talk a lot. They're always talkative, because that's the only way they could express themselves. They talk to self, sometimes they read to themselves, they talk to themselves, and they lose concentration easily. Little things distract them a lot. They prefer spoken direction over written direction. Sometimes because when you talk to them, they grab it. It's entering. Only God knows the kind of memory they have. Because when they are hearing, even if it's not your compound, outside your compound, some people are passing, they are singing or they are saying some things. For an auditory learner, is grabbing everything that people are saying. That is why you need to know the kind of party you allow your child to go through, especially this kind of child. Party or friends they make, kind of school they go, kind of environments you expose them to. Because you hear them singing some song and you'll be wondering, I didn't sing this song in my house, maybe on the streets or somewhere. Things just, they grab things easily. They enjoy music, they love music, and they learn through music. So if you have this kind of child, I will advise that you get them music materials, music equipment at home. They learn through it and they enjoy music a lot. Some of them always have their career in this. They read with lips, three lips. Yes, sometimes they whisper in learning or talking. When they are reading, they whisper. They remember names a lot. They sing. They love to sing. They can put words together and start composing song. That is their attributes. That's part of their behavior. That's part of their styles. Sometimes they are extroverted. They like listening. They love people telling them stories. If you allow it, they can stay there from morning to night, and they can talk from morning to night. That's another three learners for you. They love to talk a lot. So in case you have this kind of child, you discover these attributes in your child, is an auditory learner. A visual learner. So who is a visual learners? A visual learner learns through pictures. They learn through pictures. They learn through body languages. They learn through what they see. They work with their sight a lot. They look around and examine situation, and they may stare when hungry and be when happy. Facial expression is a good indicator of emotions in the visual learners. They use their facial expression to express their emotions, unlike auditory learners. Auditory learners express their emotion through talking, their tones and pitch and all that. But for visual learners use their facial expression to express their emotion. They think in pictures and details. When extensive listening is required, they may be quiet and become impatient. They are neat in appearance and they love fashion a lot. That's visual learners. Not good with that. They are well organized. They like to read as well and show intense concentration while reading. They are good spellers. That's visual learners. They are good spellers. They remember better by seeing charts or diagram pictures. So they concentrate well. They need to see direction, not hear them. When you tell somebody you're trying to tell a visual learner a direction, they want to see the pictures. If it's an auditory learner, just see it as graphics. So they have good memory for faces. And they also love to plan ahead. They are not talkative. They don't talk. They pay attention to details. So that's all about visual learners. And they also love drawing. They love to draw. They love to color. So if you have a child in this category, you can get them colors, get them things to draw, let them express their kinesthetic learner learn through moving and doing. Children who are more kinesthetic learn through physical sensation and may have trouble sitting still for long period. They are a hand-on approach that allows your child to actively explore his or her world. They love doing. You cannot tell a kinesthetic learner or show pictures. They want to do. They don't sit in a class. You know, like I used to say, let's imagine we have these 3 types of children in a class that the teacher is using words of expression and picture to teach. For a kinesthetic learner, you have not started teaching because the guy won't grab anything. You have to do it. You have to allow the guys to do it. So that is why we have some children that are always called dull in the class. It's not because they are dull, but because nobody is using their learning styles with them. So they remember best by doing. That's kinesthetic. They remember best by doing. They move around a lot. They don't sit still. They roam about a lot. They prefer not to sit. They move a lot while studying. I've mentioned move a lot like 3 times now. They like to participate in learning. Participate means doing in learning. They like to do things rather than read about them. You see, and I know some parents, if you say go and read your book, go and read your book, if the child is not reading, you will beat the hell out of the child. May the Lord forgive you, because you need to know each child your learning styles so as to be able to know which approach to use for them. They do not prefer to reading. They have their own way of learning. They enjoy problem solving by doing. They are doers. They like to try new things. These are the kind of children that in my language, Yoruba, that people will call passenger, because they love to scatter things and fix it back. Yes, they want to know why that thing is made. If they grab your laptop like this, they want to know what is inside. Those are inventors. They create things, they fix things, they make things up. They are creators, they are inventors. Those are kinesthetic learners, because their hands must be busy. Yes, they are the kind of children that will climb everywhere in the house. They climb everywhere. They can jump from morning till night. So if you have this kind of children, just go and get them toys that they can use. That's what they will be fixing in the house. If not, they will fix your TV. They will fix your gadgets. That's what we suffer it. Once you know your child is a kinesthetic learner, go and get them their own little gadgets they can lose, fix back, things like that, and get them materials that can make them busy. How you determine your child's learning style? The best way to learn about your child's learning style is to observe what he or she is doing. So observe what they are doing. Their action, their interest and preference will provide information about he or she is processing information. Like all these things I've said, you'll be able to know which one your child is exhibiting, and you'll be able to know if he's a visual learner, auditory learner, or kinesthetic learner. With that, you'll be able to work with your child. There won't be misunderstanding like that. Sometimes we believe our child is in delay or is not improving in one area. It's because we chose to close our eyes on what the child is exhibiting and program in our head that we believe this child should be able to talk at the age of 1, at the age of 2. If your child is not talking on time, he's a kinesthetic learner, because they don't talk on time. I have a kinesthetic learner in my house, and I also have auditory learners. These auditory learners, he started talking from 2 months. I could remember I traveled with him, and in the plane, he talked from Lagos to Abuja. I made friends because of my son, because people were asking me, how old is he? And it was just 2 months. But he was babbling all this, they are talk, because they talk a lot. You will know an auditory learner. An auditory learner talks from early stage. They talk from early stage, they talk a lot. Kinesthetic learner don't talk maybe from like 2 years. That's when you start hearing what they are saying. Their words are not even still clear at 2 years and close to 3 years. They are not still clear. They are kinesthetic. The fact that they are not talking doesn't mean they don't have strength in other area. They have strength. They are bold, they are brave, they are courageous, they dare things that auditory learner cannot dare. They are the one that will go to your TV and want to know what is inside. They are the one that will handle your phone and they can go to any length in your phone. They love to scatter things and arrange it back. Those are kinesthetic learner. So it's important for every parent to know their child's learning style. With that, you won't compare your child and you'll be able to help them develop their interest. All kinesthetic learner, they are always good at sports. Most of them, it is sports they are good at. And then how you can help your child's interest is this book, Parenting a Creative Child, is written by my mentor, Auditory. So once you have discovered your child's learning style, it helps you to parent them in a creative way, to know the kind of materials to get for them. So your child can be doing well at the age of 10. Before then, you would have known. And if you have tried, you are how to discover your child's learning styles, you can drop a comment under this video. We can actually help you to discover your child's learning style. If you are still not clear, or you go to our Instagram handle at Value Added Parenting, please kindly share this with your friends, your loved ones, because a lot of children are struggling about this, because it is important for parents to know their child's learning style. With that, you'll be able to defend the child in school. If your child comes home with dull report or something, you won't believe it, or you'll be able to tell them at school that this is his learning style, and you'll be able to help the child at home also. So till I come your way again, bye for now.